to recap our last session, all of our heroes, I think that's an apt term. All of our heroes were wandering through the Tilgi forest. You were caught in a blizzard that had just started. The weather in Sumia lately has kind of been a little funky, but you all were caught in a blizzard. We started by looking at Felix in his little cave within the forest, and then Alden, Turlon, and Vita with a little origami little guy. All found themselves approaching Felix's cave after knocking and entering. Felix turned himself into a cat and kind of observed for a little
Felix
bit.
to cat, that was an accident.
Yeah. Then showing himself, there was some good conversation, some tea was had, but then you all heard a little scream from a little girl come from outside, banging on the door. You let her in very terrified, and then you saw there's these 3 skeletal, decaying wolves. Yeah, I'm now in my own place, so I can reenact. You saw these 3 skeletal, decaying, decrepit wolves approach, and after, basically them all being funneled in through this door, some knocking down, and some people, getting attacked, the final blow was finally delivered by Alden, who in one hit dealt enough damage to kill it, even if it was at full health. So, missed a acid spit attack, and then got so angry at that, went into a rage, and then hit him. So, that is just where we ended off. Not a wizard, by the way.
No,
No.
Sorry, no, he is a wizard.
No. This conversation is actually about to happen in real life, or not in real life, actually, super duper non real life, in game life. You were done, Steven?
Yes. So we have just the final blow, and Kenny is on the bed crying in a corner, like that.
All right.
I'm gonna start to walk over as I turn to Alden and say, "So you're not a wizard then?"
No.
It just didn't look very magical.
Well, I missed my spell and I had to improvise. That's all.
Why
I'm
does he have
going
an
to.
accent now?
I'm gonna.
What do you mean? I've always talked.
You didn't have this accent last time.
Like, actually,
I'm pretty sure, right?
I tried
I'm
to do it. In my head, it sounds the same, but if it's
I
not,
could be wrong.
then
You-
I'm just
if
gonna
you're
say
trying to
it
do
is.
the same accent, then just say it is. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
He's talking the same. Okay.
Okay, I
I'm
thought he
talking
was
the
putting
same
on.
now. Oh yes,
gonna-
I missed my. There are more important issues. There's a little girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try to cheer her up. I'm gonna like try to like give her a fake tarot card reading, because that's I'm gonna give her a fake tarot card reading that's like fake positive, and just try to like calm her down, like go through the motions of like holding her hand, doing the reading, tell her to focus on me, ask the others probably take care of the fucking wolf carcasses and get them out of sight of the poor little girl. Good team.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, actually, I'm gonna
Okay.
heal myself first. I'm gonna
Holy
use
shit.
my
Yeah.
healer's kit
Yeah.
to
I-
heal myself.
Just
Okay.
start throwing the wolves out into the snow.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
right.
God, this fucking trackpad thing, mouse ball. Yeah, so I pull out this set of like kind of old-looking decorated cards, and I start to do it. I don't know how much you want me to roleplay it, Steven, but I'll try to start doing that.
Do a little check for me. I don't know if there's a performance check. Haven't looked at
There
the
is
skills of
performance, but I
anybody.
wasn't sure if it was better performance or deception. It's up to you. I don't know if it should be
I
performance or
think
deception because
performance. She doesn't know
Okay,
anything
cool.
if it's fake or real. Just do performance,
cool.
trying to cheer her up.
okay.
Oh,
Okay.
What did I get? Yeah, okay, I got a 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially I just try to walk up and I'm really trying to focus on getting her eyes on me. Like I go to the side of the bed, so she's looking towards me instead of the wolves' bodies, and just try to like sort of like carefully, quietly, like take a lot of time on the motions of the hands and like tell her to like look at me and it'll be okay, and give her a reading that is like positive.
I will say you succeed in that. Initially, she's very just like crying and just staring at these these awful looking wolves. But she does eventually get her focus on you and on the cards, and she is still crying and still feels like it sucks. But her attention is no longer on the wolves and more on the tarots.
I'll be pulling out this one card and just say like, this card means that we will have good fortune in the future and everything will be all right. So I just sort of do like a little magic flare before I like kind of like pull them all together and bring them in and put them back away. And I look to the rest of you guys, waiting for y'all's thoughts about what just happened.
What are y'all doing?
I'm gonna go up to her and ask her who she is. Who are you?
In what language? What is she, a elf or half elf?
She is an elf.
Do you speak Elvish, Vita?
Was she speaking common when
I
she
mean,
was
you-
screaming
you-
for
She
help?
was
you're-
saying
I
common,
do
Yeah.
speak
Yeah,
it.
but
Uh-huh.
it probably is better to speak in her own language to help to like calm
Yeah.
her, to help her calm down.
Yeah, Vita, what do you say? You say, what is your name and what language do you use?
I'll actually first wait. Can you heal Craig? He just asked how to heal.
Yeah, how the fuck do I do the administer first aid action in this?
That's a
Because I'm
fantastic
trained in
question.
healing and trained in medicine, and I have a healer's kit.
I think you should be able to click on the healer's kit
Yeah,
and
let's
then
see.
Shoot. Where is it? Inventory. Healer's tools. Common.
Bulk question mark. Mhm.
What the
There we go.
I feel like I've done this before. Ultimately, though, you can just go ahead and
Yeah,
manually
I'll-
roll. But
Yeah,
I'm
I can
looking.
manually
Fuck.
add it.
I think
Alright.
administer first aid.
In your
I'll be tagged.
spells, you have heal, but I don't. know
Okay,
if
I'm not
that's the
trying to
same.
use the spell,
You
because I already used
spell.
that.
I see. You're right.
Let me
This
go to
is
the
true.
compendium. We're learning.
We're learning.
What's the difference between
Or-
administer first aid and treat wounds? Hold on.
Administer first aid is to stop bleeding or to stabilize someone. You want treat wounds. So
Target is
I'm-
temporary immune.
it's in the compendium pack.
I'm
So
okay.
I'm looking at Craig. I'm looking at the entry in the compendium, and I don't think it has like a easy auto click button.
Okay, well I'm just gonna read
Well,
this
actually,
on
wait,
easy
wait,
tools.
wait. Yeah. So, Craig, do you see the little book icon on the top right?
Sorry.
It's next
Yes.
between music
Yes.
between music and settings. Go into there and type treat wounds.
Between music and settings. Treat wounds ability action.
And you actually should be able to drag that into your hotbar.
My hubber.
Yeah, at the bottom. But yeah, for now, if you click that, you scroll down, you'll see it says towards the bottom, treat wounds, and you can click that to do it.
Macro cannot be created from a compendium item that isn't an effect or a condition.
Well, just don't worry about putting it in the hotbar right now. Just click the treat wound button.
Okay, sorry. Actions.
Oh no! So here's what you want to do. Do you? Sorry, Craig. Do you see where if you scroll down in the treat wounds entry, you see it says like treat wounds at the bottom, like it's and you hover over it, it says script macro.
Yeah.
You can drag that into your hotbar, and then that is what you click to treat wounds.
Let's fucking go. Treat wound skill medicine. The normal DC is 15, I think, because that's the lowest normal thing.
That is the normal DC.
Steven, is there going to be any modifier to the normal treating wounds DC because of the wolves, or is it just regular?
Nope, it's the same.
Roll.
Oh.
You're
L.
fucking me right now.
Yikes.
Okay, well I can't do that again for another hour, so I guess I
Well,
now,
just
since I'm
chill.
not actively bleeding, I guess I just put bandages on myself and I didn't bother with any of my
Gosh.
salves or whatever to actually heal me, but
Didn't
fine.
wash anything.
I don't need to.
Okay, this is another dummy question, but really quick. Was there another website for character creation besides the Archives of Nethys?
Path Builder is what you probably use to create the
Okay, it was
character.
definitely Pathfinder then. Yeah.
Archives of Nethys is the reference for all of
Gotcha.
the. It's like
Yep.
the official reference for for everything. Make sure you're on Pathfinder 2 of it instead of Pathfinder
Yeah, I
1.
gotcha. All right, perfect. Thank you.
Classic aerial mistake.
Truly.
All
Yeah,
right.
We were like,
I
that spell doesn't make
appreciate
any sense.
Yeah.
Hmm?
And Elvish or in common.
in common.
All right. You say, she looks at you. She says, Kenny?
Who is Kenny? Where does Kenny come from?
I'm Kenny. I don't know where I'm from. Do you know where my parents are? Can we go find them, please?
When was the last time you saw them?
Well, those monsters came by and they told me to run, so I ran.
Do you know where you are?
How long ago was that?
That just happened.
I'm gonna turn to Felix while she's talking and just say, "Are there any settlements nearby
Hey, Steven.
within a day's
no.
walk?"
Not at all.
No.
That's suspicious. That's me saying that, not Turlin.
Yeah.
Kenny, what did your parents look like?
They were big elves. Like me, but bigger. Can we please go and find them? They're not too far. I didn't run too far. I just started running.
I do some sort of check to see if I believe her or not.
Yeah, wouldn't that be like insight,
In this game, it's
Yeah.
perception.
perception?
Yeah,
Because the idea is you are looking to look for signs, physical signs of someone lying, of hiding their lie.
Okay.
And then it's up to you whether or not your character, based on their intelligence, would figure out the lie.
Yeah. If you're trying to do
It's
it,
just what do you notice?
go into your skills,
Perception
your
check?
proficiency, but yeah, and if you
Perception's on the left.
right?
oh,
Yeah.
oops, don't
It's different from the others.
don't mind that.
Haha, don't mind that one.
Close.
That's okay.
I didn't.
Got
Hmm.
18.
How do you do? Do you control click it to make it like a private roll? Because
No, when I click the like dice roll button, it says roll mode. and
I see.
change
Okay.
it. I just made it public.
I got a little dice calculator. What the fuck is this? This is awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Is
they-
it just Vita doing it?
No, I want to
I
check
have
too.
Does anyone
I
else
have my own
trying
thing
to?
I want to do. I want to check for not for lies, but I can do that later. I don't know
You
what
know
you
what?
want to do.
That was not what I wanted to do.
I want to check to see if I think she is a shapeshifter or not actually a child.
I'm not checking for that.
Yeah,
I'm assuming
that
she's
was gonna
lying.
be.
I
That
don't
was gonna be
trust
my thing as
hoses
well.
out here in the woods. Want me to be secret check, Steven?
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Do you?
please.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Blind GM roll.
I just want to point out LaFleur rolled a performance check.
Performance, yeah.
And just whispered under his breath, "That's not what I wanted to do."
7.
In the corner,
Seven.
just fucking up a card trick.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
All right, I rolled an amount
Mm-hmm.
to tell if she's actually a little girl.
This is a little elf girl. That's
That's
what
a
you
little
can
elf
tell.
girl.
This
Alright,
is,
good.
You don't detect any secret shit.
What do I feel with my?
With your perception
18.
check, yes.
Okay.
This is a scared little girl. I don't. This is
Don't know what to tell you, bro.
she
Okay.
is terrified of the monsters that are still out there, and she's just looking for her parents.
So
Okay.
I'm thinking monsters, right? Monster attacked her parents, possibly. We don't see any sign of parents, just these wolves. I want to like think back in my time traveling, doing what I've done, Stephen. If
Yeah.
I know of any examples of creatures that look like these creatures that could turn elves or other humanoid creatures into them. So I don't know if
Is
you
there
would do
any
that
kind of
as
knowledge
occultist.
check? Yeah.
Generally, you would say for the specific kind of knowledge. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe occultism, you could
Yeah,
make the
occultism.
argument.
I would say occultism. Do a nice little
That's what I would generally
occultism
do.
check.
And you want that to be blind, GM?
Yes, please. It's so
Okay,
fun
rolled.
knowing what the rolls are. This is
Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
This is not something that you have seen in your travels. You've seen zombified animals before, and that's something that anyone that's traveled around has probably seen as monsters. There are monsters, but you know that these animals typically aren't naturally occurring. They have to be created by some necromancer or something like that. So these aren't just your normal average wolves that are now zombies. Something was done to them for them to be zombies. But no, this is, you cannot, nothing in terms of turning elves or other creatures into zombified wolves or monsters.
I'm gonna walk up to, I guess, Felix then, and just sort of I'm trying to keep it away from the kid. I don't know if you want me to roll. I'm actively trying to hide this from the kid. I'm just gonna whisper.
And he is
Yeah, I
only
did.
paying attention to what is directly spoken to her.
I'm just gonna whisper in Felix's ear. I'm gonna say, I don't think those things are anything natural. Have you ever seen anything like that in these woods?
Have I, Steven? Have I fought zombie wolves before?
I love asking the players questions to ask to
Bro,
God.
come on.
You
What if
had,
I'm wrong?
Hang on.
yeah,
I gotta
in
think
the
about it.
past, yes, there have been some,
God.
just some like disturbances in the force, but most of them have always been naturally occurring in terms of just some, a monster or some animal falls upon some magical source within this forest, and then becomes overpowered or something like that, and you have to kind of take care of it. But in this case, zombified, it always comes. There's someone, some magical being of some sort that is fucking with these wolves. You can go and inspect the wolves if you would like, but just from your general knowledge of zombification, this has happened before, and there's always been something behind it.
Oh, so yeah, I'll say, sometimes I have, yes, that, not often. A person is behind this, so someone might have wanted our family or, dead.
I'm gonna whisper this one even quieter. Do you think the girl's parents are still alive?
Keeney, how many wolves were there?
3.
Did any stay behind to follow your parents?
I don't know. I didn't look back. They told me to run, so
Okay.
I ran.
Okay.
Will you please
And
go
I'll-
find them?
I fully
In a
believe
minute.
her.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I'm not saying she's lying. Above board, I was like, did she see more and then only 3 followed
Right.
her?
Then that would be a huge. Your parents
That
are
would
dead
be a
moment.
big deal.
Right.
So I'll say to, man, I don't remember fucking character names yet.
Turlin.
Turlin, I'll tell them they're probably dead. But there's still a chance. But I don't think they can
Absolutely.
outrun wolves. So,
I don't know who they are. Maybe they could.
Did we already ask how long she's been running for?
Yeah, just today,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, she
I think
did,
less
yeah.
than right. She said she just now ran.
Yes, she gave the impression that she did not run very far.
Okay, so
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Yeah,
hopefully
I say
nearby.
I walk up to Alden and kind of motion the others over to discuss this, just a little bit away from Kinney. I'm just gonna lean in. Do you think we should go try to find them now? I think it would be too dangerous in these woods to carry a child around. But the
I think we
longer we
should go.
wait,
Yeah, her parents could still be alive. And we handled them pretty easily.
It'd be nice. Well, children. I think.
but
that
Felix,
if we
you're
go-
hurt. Sorry,
Felix,
go
you're
on.
bleeding.
Oh yeah,
I don't think you can be out in these woods
me.
in those conditions. In those conditions, it's dangerous. You're hurt.
Mm,
Ah!
I'm feeling a 3 out of
Maybe,
18.
We can continue. Some of us could go out and look at the tracks because we'd like to maybe see if there's any indication of where she was coming from before the storm covers those up. And in the meantime, Felix can stay here with Kinney as well as others. I volunteer myself to comfort her and continue to probe her for more questions.
Before that, let me at least take a chance to try to heal your wounds, Felix. I'm going to try to heal his. Is Felix him?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to heal his wounds. Remember, with treat wounds, it's not the person who got healed, who failed the healing check is immune to being healed again. It's just you can't make the same check again, so everyone can try. I make that check with nature instead of medicine due to feats. I'm going to attempt. Very good.
Thanks.
All right. Wow, I also got a 13.
Damn.
LOL. Okay. Fuck it. I'll use my hair point early. Why not?
Sheesh.
It's use it or lose it, you know?
Yeah.
It's true.
Let me switch that to.
You get every
Use that.
well, yeah, you get it every session.
If you don't use it by the end of the session, you lose it. Okay, that was worse.
Whoa!
Wait, it said 6.
Whoa!
Oh, no, 23. Okay.
Whoa!
Oh, it
Oh,
auto-rolled
it auto did it. That's nice.
It auto-rolled the healing. So yeah, so I'm going to walk up. I do it with nature. So you see that I walk up to you, Felix, and I pull out a relatively similar looking med kit to yours, like in construction, and it has some of the same basic, like, sort of, like, actual proper doctor's tools, but it's mostly filled with, like, various dried leaves and herbs. I take up, like, a little leaf, and I put it against, like, your, one of your wounds, and it, like, stings before suddenly, like, numbing, and then I, like, sew it up.
Oh yeah. How do you
Dylan,
Dylan, that was
to-
so fucking stupid.
What are you laughing about?
Dylan
When I
hit a
got-
gulp noise.
When I got healed,
I could
Dylan
not
went,
tell
"What?"
I could not tell what you guys were laughing about.
It
It
took me a
wasn't
second
funny, but I saw Greg laughing. I was like, shit.
because I'm like, wait, why did he make that noise? I'm like, this fucking idiot.
It's just like,
Because we just
Alright.
continued on like nothing happened.
How do you respond
Anyway.
to being healed, Felix? Getting all your
It's
cuts
pretty
all-
similar to what I do of using a natural. Also, I realized that I removed the healer's kit and gave myself gold because I realized I have a cantrip that I just cast that and I can heal like a healer's kit, and it also scales as I level up, so I don't
Oh,
need
that-
a healer's
It's
kit.
rad.
Hell yeah.
Druid things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty similar to what I do with slightly less magic. So I'm not like surprised or anything. I'm just like appreciative.
Hell yeah.
So like,
Well,
thank you.
I'd say we're in better condition now.
oh, yes.
No need for anyone to stay behind. I'm gonna look at all the.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Okay. I respect democracy. I'll follow the group vote.
Steven, does democracy
Uh,
exist yet in this setting? Has that been thought of?
Yeah, is that anachronistic for you to talk about democracy? Actually,
Yeah, since there's no Greece, yeah.
okay, cool.
Well,
So are you
I
all
feel a
heading
bit
out?
apprehensive just about leaving her behind.
Oh, I thought we were gonna
Calm.
take her with
Oh,
us.
she can cut. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll
with
take
us.
her with us.
She
So
doesn't
how
have
are
any
we
water-
I was gonna say she dressed for the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has
above board? How
furs
are we
on.
gonna?
Huh?
How do we plan on like dealing with her in the fucking woods? Are someone
We'll
just gonna
just-
carry her? Is anyone? Alden, are you strong enough to like carry her?
She can walk, right? She ran here.
Yeah.
But I presume she's fucking exhausted right now
No.
and still terrified. I mean, who's gonna be her dedicated hand holder? Someone
I'll
should
do
have
it.
be holding on to her.
I'll do it.
All right, you got it, Vita. Okay.
What
All right.
little ones. Sleeping.
Come with me.
Yeah. Are we going to see my parents?
Yeah, we're gonna go find them.
Okay.
We are those wolves pretty easily, so.
Yeah. You did it really fast.
Yep.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm ready.
I
Okay.
take a from off the wall. I get like this carved, just stick of petrified wood, just like a club. And like hang it from like from my belt and get like a little what the fuck sheath
What the
dagger. I just get my stuff, which is a dagger, a wooden club, and like a large piece of wood that has been carved into like a shield, like a singular piece. It's been like carved and cured. And I'm ready to go.
Do you
All
remember
right.
where you ran from? Because your tracks might be covered by now. It's snowing pretty hard.
Yeah, let's get out there and start looking at the tracks we can.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. As y'all are, leaving and talking. Oh, I just kind of moved you all. You just see the 3 dead bodies of the wolf skeletons. Is there anything
Shit.
y'all want to do?
Yeah, let's leave Keeney inside and drag him out back, maybe.
Do they have any collars on them? I know it's a stupid question, but maybe,
No, that's a
Why?
good question. No
a
collars.
pet dog.
No collars. Yeah.
Damn.
Alright.
Nothing I want to do with them.
No.
I mean, I would like to maybe drag him out back so Keeney doesn't have to see him.
Well, there's no back. I'm just
Oh,
gonna.
yeah, it's
drive
true.
him
It's a
from
fucking
inside.
cave.
This tree over here is one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just put
I'll
him
do
near
that
like
with
a
another
tree or
one.
some roots or some shit so they can decay there.
I lack permission to move token QKUHT8RDG9DCW in this scene.
You're going.
Bye bye. Go Bubba.
They left.
Yeah, this blizzard's coming down.
Yeah.
It is, dude.
My big red nose.
Let
What's,
me
Alright.
let me shed
so-
some light on the
I was
situation.
gonna say, yeah, can we... I'm not the best at tracking, but is there any, like, footprints in the snow? Just any of it shifted aside from where
Oh,
she
yeah.
was coming from?
I will
Let's try
say that they all ran, or you all opened the door and saw all the monsters coming in all the way from the right, just straight dead ahead out of the
Okay.
cave.
As we go forward, I want to. Would this be exploration now? I don't know. I want to
Yeah.
use the cast a spell exploration activity. I want to maintain it where I cast root reading.
Okay.
I don't think it needs to be. I don't need to stay still. I'm just gonna read it out. You gain general insights into the immediate vicinity, so 30-foot emanation from me,
Okay.
by sending your sense through root systems of trees and bushes. If there are any unnoticed, medium, or larger creatures in the area, you learn of their presence and they're undetected to you. I can then immediately attempt to seek them, and I gain a +1 status bonus to this attempt and any of my other attempts to seek hidden or undetected creatures until the end of the next turn.
Okay.
Just druid things.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna maintain root reading. So if any of them, if they're hiding, or
Yeah, if
anything's
you're
hiding
ever
within 30 feet,
feet of you, you will be.
I'll have like
undetected.
I know they're there, but I don't know.
Yeah, you
where.
know
That is
they
sick
are.
as
Yeah, exactly.
that is sick as fuck.
And it's a
That's so
cantrip,
cool.
baby.
Damn.
Yahoo!
It doesn't
Shame.
work indoors though, so.
Oh, good thing we're
Okay.
outside now.
What's the light situation? Is it just pitch black? Do we need dark vision to see right now, or is there enough sunlight? or
I've given
moonlight
you
even?
all like torches, but you all don't technically have torches. This is kind of just the visibility that you have, this light that you see.
Okay.
I do also.
Cool.
I can just grab a rock. Like our game, Kevin. I probably just have like a bunch of rocks, and I go
Mhm.
grab one and I cast light on it and I hand it to somebody.
Hell yeah.
So
I'll hold on to it.
it lasts until my next daily preparation, so tomorrow morning. It does say
I'm
concentrate.
holding onto the rock the rock light.
Rock
You create
light.
an orb of light that sheds Oh, I can just make an orb. Okay. You create an orb of light that sheds bright light in 20-foot radius and dim light for the next 20 feet in a color you choose. If you create the light in the same space. So yeah, I'm gonna cast it on myself so the light is just following above my head.
Baldur's
Alright.
Gate 3 type maneuver for sure.
If you cast it, does it automatically do it? Let's see.
Hold on, let me see.
That would be cool if it let you put like a spot. It probably would just put it on a spot. Though.
Spell. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Spell.
Hold on.
Cast. And then
Spell
spell
effect, light.
effect light. Bitch, let me do this. Spell effect light. Show token. I don't think I can do anything. It just comes up with a spell effect light. Duration, sustained. If I click add badge, doesn't do anything.
Alright, well,
I don't know if the game can
interact.
interact. Yeah, I don't know if the game can interact
I'll-
with light like that. Anyway.
I will manually add. I have now made it so you now have like this emanating light coming from you.
Holy shit, how do you attach
Oh,
light? I can't do that. How do you do that?
I have to go into character settings. I can manually do it.
Oh, okay.
So we are moving in formation now, gamers.
Yeah.
Yep. So y'all are just heading to the right. Is anyone looking for tracks?
Yeah, I'll
What
look
would
for
that roll
tricks.
be? Yeah.
Who's better at it? I was in
Not me.
perception. I'm +6.
For perception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm +5. It'd be you.
All
Yeah,
right,
I
I'll do it.
I would have to use my action to do root reading, so I wouldn't be able to.
Oh god, I'm getting so low right now. I rolled a 12.
Can we just both do it? I mean, we're all looking for it.
Yeah.
We're all
Yeah,
thinking.
there's no
it.
reason
You're
we
all
can't both
doing
do
it.
it.
You're all doing it. You're all doing it. There, bud.
Wow.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh,
man.
well.
We're so
Alright.
gutted, dude.
I just don't think there's any
yeah.
tracks. I think it just got snowed
I
over.
don't see any tracks, man. Yeah, you know.
I'm basically blind right now. I just,
There's a lot of snow.
Well, I did see where they were because I flew Ori like pretty far out originally.
Yes.
So I know that they were like generally over more to the right. So I
So
can
we'll
at least lead us in that direction.
Yeah, we'll just head there until
But,
something happens.
So are y'all just heading straight to the right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where
or
those
wherever
came
I
from.
saw them, I think it's to the right.
All right. Y'all are heading straight to the right, and we're gonna change scenes.
No. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out of this scene. Let me out of this scene. Let me out.
Alright.
Some sort of wall here.
oh, it's like a barrier of some sort. And what's with these black barriers obfuscating our surroundings?
Alright, we're going to make it so you can't see anything.
Let me out!
Can y'all still see it?
We're still
Yeah.
on the same map.
Okay, alright. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm figuring it out.
We're working on it.
Doing it and doing it and
Uh,
doing
Yeah,
it well.
well.
Patience
Oh,
is a
at
virtue.
the top, it popped up another thing. The
Yeah.
camp.
The camp of Kinney's family.
Yeah, so click on
Uh-oh.
that. All of you click on that.
All right.
Oh, by the way,
Okay.
Steven, just so you know, you can right click on one of the scenes and click activate to send everyone
And
there.
that's what that means.
So-
Okay. Yeah, I saw activate.
Yeah.
Did not know what
And
that
we
meant.
do not have any tokens with vision.
Yep, I know. Yep, I know.
Actually, are you sure you knew Steven? I don't own a token with any vision in this scene.
Hey, you turn out the lights.
Yeah.
Do you all see
Little known
anything?
fact, I have no
do you
tokens
see
with
a
vision.
campfire?
I see
Nothing.
No.
nothing. I see
You don't
black.
anything. Okay, well that's kind of cool. I don't like that. Yeah. All right.
Steven's empowered. I'm scared.
Yeah, I know. All right, all right. Let's drag some people in, dude.
Oi!
Oh, there's a little Ori. Just give it. Give me a moment.
What was that?
Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, but you all can see a campfire now.
Yeah. There's a big black bar going through it, but.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
it's
it's because the light's blocked by the tree, I think. But yeah,
I'm gonna give the light to.
Shit,
I see
do
two
not
dead
like
bodies,
what's on
which
the
is
ground.
yeah, Kenny's dead mom and Kenny's dad
Kenny's
both
dad's
dead.
mom.
Oh.
All right, guys. Oh god,
Yes.
they each have 2 conditions on them too.
We should
Uh
turn
oh.
around.
Uh oh.
So, yeah,
I hope they
y'all
don't
can
have me
move
turning
around.
into a wolf condition.
But Kenny is sticking by Vita.
All right. Well, I'd say as soon as we see dead bodies. Wait, hold on. Can we stop, everyone? We see blood, right? As soon as we see blood, I'm gonna put the hands out and say and whisper to Vita and saying that I think Kenny should stay behind
Yeah,
until we
I'm gonna
confirm
go
what's
over
happened.
here.
Okay. Yeah, Kenny
Pretend like
is.
I'm looking around.
Do a perception
While
check
you
for me,
guys-
Vita.
Oh, oh.
This is not a bad perception check. This is
Sure it's not. Sure it's not, Mr. God.
yeah.
Do
Kenny seems fine. She seems to just be chilling with you.
Okay, I'll let them
That sucks so
go
hard.
over there.
Yeah.
That interaction.
We're
Walks away
looking around.
alone with Kitty. Roll a perception check. She seems
Yeah,
fine.
let's say,
That is so
okay.
fun.
She seems
I'm
cool.
sorry. I'm sorry. We'll come to save you when she turns into a creature and attacks you soon, Dylan.
Yeah.
No, she's
For
fine.
now,
She's
for
fine.
now, I guess the three of us are investigating and we see the dead bodies. I presume
Oh my
nothing.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm just gonna
see.
distract her while you guys do that.
You now see a
Oh, fuck.
big. First, you see a large, thin male elf lying dead, just slashed to all hell, just across his chest and everything, And then you'll also see a female elf, same condition, but her neck is no longer really attached. Her head is no longer really attached to her body.
Oh
Hey,
my god.
Steven, I'm gonna
Yeah.
DM you
Yeah.
real quick. Okay, can you read that?
DMing.
Yeah.
I've never even seen anything like this, so I'm kind of like dry heaving. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god.
I don't look at. I'm gonna walk up. So Steven, I'm gonna walk up to this body, and I'm going to attempt, and anyone can plainly see this. Well, I'm gonna try and hide it, but you can roll if you think you're trying to see me do this. I'm going to walk up to Kenny's dad, and I'm gonna try to position my body so that no one can see what I'm doing, and then do something.
I'm over here looking at the mom, so I'm probably
So
just paying
I
no
don't know if
mind.
anyone's actually gonna pay attention to me, or if you want me to roll or not.
I mean, I am looking at the same body you are, so.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do
I'm
you
actively trying to
find it
position
weird?
myself. I'm trying to position myself between you, like, so that you can't see the body, but you can see me. As in, like, if you see where the Craig token is, I move like here,
Dude, if Turlin
and
starts
then I
eating
start,
that body,
and then I start looking at the body.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up the shirt, Steven. Do I see anything on it? Pull up the shirt and look at their chest.
Yeah, you don't notice anything.
I'm going to move the shirt down and then change my position again and keep looking at the body. I'm gonna look for any signs of injury. I mean, I know there are signs. Not looking for there to be signs, but what the signs are. Try to ascertain how this person was killed.
No roll necessary. This looks like the same kinds of wounds that Felix had, or just anybody that got injured during that battle, but just to the nth degree. It is obvious that injuries were inflicted even after this person was dead. Just continual attack just to ensure that these people were no longer alive. But it seems to be the same injuries that came from the wolves.
Can I?
I'm gonna you first.
Okay.
The player.
I'm walking away from the body because I'm about to yak. But while I do, can I make another perception check to see where the wolves might have been coming from?
Yes, yeah. For some tracks, you can do that.
Yeah. Let's see. Sorry.
While he rolls that, I'm going to lean down over this body, and now I'm not hiding anything. I'm going to open one of my many large bags. And out of it, I pull what looks like strangely fresh flower. It has pink petals on it, and I just set it on the body, and then I whisper a short Elvish prayer.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Steven, I got a 15.
You do notice some tracks. You also, I forgot to mention, as you all were walking here, you can notice that it is snowing heavier than before. It's still, you can still see, but from when you all entered the cave, in the last session, it was not snowing as hard as it is now. But it's still, you can still see. But yes, you do see tracks. You can't ascertain how long ago they were, but yes, there's a track coming from the right. They all appeared to come from the right, just a whole bunch of animal tracks. You can ascertain, though, that it's the wolf.
I just kind of point that out to Turlin and Felix. They came from this way.
Can we tell how many wolves attacked based on the tracks? Was it more or than 3?
If you want to look for that, I would make a perception check. Like specifically for that.
Can you two keep an eye on these bodies? I'm gonna go talk to Vida about this.
Mm-hmm. While he walks away. Are these tents?
They are.
They not he. They not he. Just so you know, before.
Oh,
But I just said that my character uses. No worries. Just wanted to remind you. I also mess it up. It's the first time ever playing a non-binary character.
Non-binary. Gotcha.
No binary.
Yeah. No binary here.
But yes, they're tents. And you rolled a... it's a secret, so I can't tell you. You notice that what you would ascertain, I like that word, it's a good word, is that there's probably around 3 wolves. Well, around 3 wolves.
Around.
Okay, so it means I didn't critically fail.
If you had to put a number to it, you would put 3. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask Kenny some questions while they're doing this?
Yeah, sure.
Just ask her, just distracting her, like, where is she from? Like, why is she out here with her family? That kind of thing. Just simple questions.
She says, "Oh, we move around a lot. We camp a lot in this forest. We normally just hunt around and well, my dad goes and hunts around and I stay with my mom typically, so we can go around and we probably move our camp every few days, and we were just here for like a day or so, and then and then everything happened, but yeah."
Okay. That's pretty much
I'm
all
just
I
gonna
asked.
walk in after a couple of questions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look to you, Vida. I'm gonna look back to Kenny. I'm gonna look at you. My face clearly somber, but I'm gonna walk up to you and whisper what I'm sure you expect me to say. I'm just gonna say they're dead. I'm gonna whisper it in your ear. And look to you. And then I say, what do we do about the kid?
I say we should probably leave.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Sack.
Sorry, Craig.
Back. No, I'm talking about, I'm trying to see if I
know.
can do something.
She knows this is her house. She knows this is where her parents live. We can't just walk by.
How bad is it?
I'm gonna say I don't think she should see their bodies. And then I just shake my head. It's not good.
You guys get rid of them?
I'll go bring that up to the rest of them.
Yeah.
I just look to Kenny and I smile and I say everything's going to be all right. And then I walk back. And then Steven let me know whatever timeline-wise I get back to. Because I know they're doing stuff.
Yeah, Alden, what are you doing?
I wanted to kind of search the tents and see if there's anything of note that would give me a clue to who these people were. I'm also looking for any of Kenny's belongings, like a toy or something that I can give to her. Yeah, steal it and sell it to some random. Yeah, I found this.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of looking around the tents and looking for anything.
When you open up the tent, this tent specifically, the one you're standing in, is very bare. It seems to be. There's just 2 beds, like bedrolls. That's the name that I'm looking for. One is bigger than the other, and there's a little tiny, clearly just kind of put together little stuffed toy sitting on the smaller one, but that's all that's in this tent. It's just these bedrolls. Nothing's really in this tent.
Well, I want to take that toy then, and I'll just go to the next tent and kind of just do a similar check. Are there like any books, any diaries, journals?
In this tent, there's way more. There's a big bedroll on the left side, and then on the
Papa's
right,
room.
and then on the right, you see a sack with a lot of food rations in it. You can see that they're, which has like dried meats and stuff like in it. And then there is a book that you find, but if you open it up, it's just a blank book. There's nothing written in it. But it's mostly just food and like maybe like a water sack or something and a bedroll. But yeah, there is a blank book.
Okay. I'll take the book, and then I'll take some of the food.
Okay. What about you, Felix? What are you doing in this moment?
I'm taking the money from the parents and putting it in a bag to give to Keeney later.
Craig loots gold pieces off Kitty's dad.
Yeah, I
that
tried to
message.
add it. I tried to
Someone
add it to
screenshot
a
that, please.
container, but it didn't do that. So
I can't screenshot it because I'm not on my normal computer. Someone please screen grab that. Did I miss anything, by the way?
5 silver pieces.
Very barren tents, basically.
Am I here yet? Am I here now? Or am I still a minute timeline-wise, Steven?
Is there anything else, Felix, that you want to do besides get the gold?
Sorry, off Keeney's dad.
Jesus Christ. Hey, they're not using it.
Yeah.
What did LaFleur look? What did Alden look for? He looked specifically for toys.
I just found a toy. One of Kenny's toys was what I'm assuming, yeah.
I want to check the surroundings around this campsite to see if there's anything weird about it.
Make a perception check, but like, how far away are you going?
So, like, where's the... I just want to walk around the edges of the actual map that we have.
Okay. Well, you can do that.
And I want to cast root reading
okay.
as I move along. So...
Let me check something real quick. Yeah, so you go
You gotta
around
make sure he's hitting the bad guys.
Yeah, you go around reading, and there is, you detect no creatures. Maybe some burrowed, I don't know, like, little creatures burrowed underneath the ground, but yeah, little critters, your normal fare, but absolutely nothing in terms of like hostile creatures or something you wouldn't expect if you were just walking through a blizzard.
Alright, so that's for creatures. Also, I want to do that after every time I would like cast it. I would just like to look with my eyes, because there might be something that's weird that's not a living creature.
Yeah, then make a perception check.
Wow.
A lot of question mark rolls here.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I don't want to know if I failed the perception check.
Yeah,
I know, I do.
20.
I love secret rolls. They're cool.
I love them too.
All right, God.
You only see, in terms of your eyes, you see some of the tracks, right, from the wolves. But you do know, based off where the tracks are, just based off your knowledge of this surrounding area, because you haven't traveled that far away from your cave, your home, right? You do know that there's a cave that is off to the right of this area, which is where the tracks are coming from. But you do know that there's a cave over there. But there's nothing off about this area besides that it's a blizzard, which is unnatural. or not normal, I should say.
Uh,
But
can
I would
I?
say, yeah, I would say you're here too.
I wanted to walk up and Felix, would you be back now to like talk
That
for
would
a
take me
second? Or are
like
you
10
still
minutes.
exploring?
Yeah.
Well, I'd say wait till you get back, and I'm just gonna like wave the two of you over and say, what you guys want to do about the bodies? I think we should hide them. I don't think it's good for the girl to see them, and neither does Vida.
How much snow is there on the ground? Is there enough to hide them in there?
That's a good question. I'd say there's about like a foot of snow, but towards kind of the edges of, there's like some banks, like the walls basically that you see in this area are kind of more hill areas. So yeah, there's thicker parts of snow that you could make it look like there's just like a mound.
Okay.
And I don't think we should hide their death from her, but I don't think she should see them like this.
Yes. Okay.
Is is there any sort of like a clear like memorable necklace or like piece of jewelry or something that these dead bodies have on them that we
Mm.
could like snag as a proof to her later?
Let me triple check.
Perhaps
Yes,
even quadruple check.
yeah, Kenny's dad. You see that there's a very nice dagger that he appears to have. There's no jewelry or anything on either of them, but it's a very ornate dagger that you wouldn't expect someone to.
I'm gonna
have.
snag the dagger, and I will go ahead and look to Felix and say, "Put this in the bag with the gold."
All right. And I do.
I hand him the dagger.
I do that.
Let's bury these bodies quickly. I'll start to try and bury the snow. I don't really have any great tools, but
I don't have a shovel.
I'll just use my hands.
I don't know if there's like do a performance check just for fun. I'll say this is a decently easy thing to do, but yeah.
All right, skills, performance. Nat 20 plus 4 is 24.
Damn.
You kind of the other people, if you kind of look away and you look back, you don't know where the dead bodies could be.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
How did you do that? What the hell? What the shit?
They're gone. They're out of this realm.
They're actually out of the game.
Yep,
They never existed.
the
Erling
blood's
just
still
used
there,
banishment
but
on two bodies.
Bloodies. Metadata deleted.
yep,
Yeah.
there you go.
All right.
How did you? Never mind.
So I think I know where the wolves came from.
That's funny.
I
You're
don't
good.
think anything. What?
I can hear you guys again.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, I'm using Cassidy's laptop, and I think it connected to her headphones. So,
there you go.
Woo!
so I'm saying that after a while of digging, my hands are like red and like almost like numb, and I have this, I don't know if you remember, I have this big purple jacket that's like way bigger than me, and I kind of just like wrap my hands up in the sleeves and just sort of look to the other two and nod, and I say, "Go get Vita and Kenny, and let's get going."
Okay.
All right.
I go get them.
Hello.
What have you been doing, Vita, in this time?
At this point I would have shown her Ori and just kind of having them fly around in little circles, fold into silly little objects, just to pass the time.
Yeah. Kenny
But
loves
yeah,
it.
no more prying though from questions because I already feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
So
You come on, Alden. What do you say or do?
Oh, I found a friend, and I hand her the toy.
Her face is elated at the toy, and she says, "Biggie! Yay! You found Biggie. Thank you."
Biggie.
Yup.
Biggie,
See.
I found
Yeah,
Biggie.
Biggie.
What's his last name? Smalls.
rapper.
And I also found this, and I hand her a book. The book.
This is my dad's book. He never let me see it. Did he tell you to give it to me?
Double check the book, fucking loser. Double check the book.
I already did.
Wait,
It's an
hang
empty
on, let me
book.
see that. Oh,
Oh,
let me see that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on. It might not be that's my spell book.
It's like porn. It's like porn or something.
Well,
My
that's-
eyes are like looking back and forth, like what is
I
he
didn't even
doing?
think about porn. I was just kind of like, let
You
me see
didn't
that.
check the book first?
No, I flipped through it.
Yeah,
Steven said it was empty.
it's an
Yeah.
empty book.
Yeah.
Oh, if
magic.
you look
Oh
at it
my-
again,
oh,
it's an
oh,
empty
it's
book.
fucking it's. Oh, there's shit in there. There's
It's
100%
invisible.
shit in there.
It's an empty book. If you look, he's
Yeah, go
flipping
give it to
pages,
the
there's
real-
nothing.
Ask Kenny if I
Give
can
it to the
see
real
the book.
spellcaster.
Yeah, you can see the book as long as my dad's okay with it.
I mean, he probably is. I'll just look at it.
I was gonna
Okay.
say.
You know, Kenny's just playing with Biggie, trying to
Aw.
interact with Ori with Biggie.
Can I do some sort of magic check here to see if I have Ori look at it too? See if
Yeah,
there's
like
anything hidden.
There is the ability, I think, identify magic item. If it's magic.
Do I have that?
Identify.
I think
Generally, it's just a thing you can cast.
yeah,
Once you
it's
discover that an item, location, or ongoing effect is magical, you can spend 10 minutes trying to identify the particulars of its magic.
Yeah,
If
so
your
I don't
attempt
know
is
if it's
interrupted, you must
magic.
start over.
yeah, it's
The
like
GM sets the DC for your check.
But
So
I haven't
basically, the
identified
DM
it.
just.
Yeah, well, yeah. You
Well,
don't
I
have
think if you.
he has to
I think it's more
determine
like
if
if
it's
you-
magical first.
Yeah.
That's it. The first
that be
part of
sling
that
and arcana
identify.
check?
Yeah, and that's what I wanna look at. Is do an occultism check.
I have a pretty good occultism if we need to min max it.
This is not a magical book. This is just an empty book. It's kind of getting a little wet too, in like
Just
the
a
snow.
book. Alright, I'll
It's
give it to
It's
her.
just a book.
Let me see that again.
Okay, never mind. I give it back.
Or she-
If she says she doesn't, I don't. The dad didn't say no, but
Yeah, I'll give it back to him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Kenny's
also do-
more elated about
Yeah.
Biggie.
Okay.
She
I'll
doesn't
do
really care
an
too much about the
occultism
book.
check as well.
Okay,
Alright.
yeah, you do. Alright, yeah. It's not a magical book.
It's a non-magical book, eh?
Yeah, there's
Maybe I'll just hold on to it for now. If
Okay.
your dad said he never let you see it, then maybe it'd be best if we just keep it that way.
She says, "Okay." It's just my dad just got it, so I don't know. He was gonna write all of our tales in it.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe he still will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to find some lemon juice and a black light.
So why did you come over here? Just to give us
Oh.
the book?
Yes, I felt it was urgent that Kenny see her friend Biggie.
Okay.
The others will be back over. No, I'm just gonna stop talking.
At this point, I'm like, what's taking so long? The blizzard's only getting worse. We need to move.
Should we?
Yeah,
stay
weren't you?
over here?
Wasn't
I thought we were
Felix
going
the one
back
who was
for
gonna
some
go?
reason. Yeah.
No, I thought I said I asked one of you guys to go get them
Yeah.
because
I let-
so okay above board. I thought we should show her the place and be like, sorry, we don't know what happened to your parents, and then explain later. But like, she knows where she is, right? There's no way she doesn't know she's right by her house, right? So like, we can't just walk through and pass through and then not say anything.
We can't walk
This
around.
King kid, I don't know what to tell you. They just had
You
your
said
stuff.
they
It's up
move
to you.
around a lot. It's a huge blizzard. I feel like how would she know exactly where we are in the forest?
That's
Was
up
she
to you
able to
guys.
know?
It's
That's
it's
my
you two
fault.
over here, so you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm
sitting by the
can
fire
I
right
ask
here.
her if anything looks familiar, just to see. Like I think we was in the woods in a blizzard. Maybe I can get away with her not knowing.
She says, "Oh, I don't know where I just started running. I don't know. I know my camp's around here somewhere. We set up camp just before the blizzard started."
Okay. All right.
Alright.
Now I'm looking at all of them like, do I go back? Do I go? Or do I
I would-
stay here?
Oh,
I
what
left
does
happened
something
that
in the
over
say?
snow. I'll be right back.
Okay, well, we meet halfway because I'm
Okay.
talking to oh fuck the goddamn names, Tarlin, and I'm like, I don't know
Tarlin.
what's taking so long. I'm gonna go see what's happening. So then we just kind of
Uh,
cross
well-
paths, and I just kind of stop in front of
Look,
you, Alden. I'm like,
I'm wise, but I think someone with a bit more tact might need to discuss things while Kinney's around.
Felix thinks, well, that's obviously me, and then I go forward.
Felix, what
Felix.
is going on? Do I go over
Um,
there or do I stay here?
I'm gonna say, Alden, come with me. Let's stop being separated.
Okay.
And we're all going. We're all meeting up
Good
over
idea.
here.
Good idea.
Okay. Everyone's here.
Ridiculous.
I'll let you
So,
guys speak.
okay,
You
yeah, we're
say
gonna be here.
Felix. Yeah.
I think I know where the wolves might have come from, or were sent from. There's a cave to the east of here. I don't remember anything living in it, but that might have changed. I think we should investigate that way. We won't find any answers here.
Okay.
Kenny
So we
says, are my parents going to be there?
No, they won't be there. It's dangerous there.
Okay. But we're going to go there first?
Yes.
We'll keep you safe. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay. I trust you guys.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go look to the rest of everyone, and I'm going to lean into Felix, and I'm going to say, "Wait here. I'm going to put the fire out so she doesn't notice it while we walk by." And then I'm going to go use snow to put out the fire, and then
Okay.
meet up with everyone again.
I'll say
And then
you
when
can
I'm there
do that.
alone, I'm going to say one more Elvish prayer. Yeah, and then I'm going to head back.
All right, I will snuff out the light.
Pew.
So now,
All right, Felix,
you
lead the way.
guys
These are your
lead.
woods. Lead the way.
yeah.
That's Vida. I
I'll-
don't think you should be in the back in case and I'm going to lead into Vida in case any more wolves catch up to us. Let's put you
Okay.
in the middle.
Yeah. Good idea.
Alden,
would
do you have
like-
the back?
Yes,
What
absolutely.
did you say?
I wanted to lead the tracking this time. I have +6 survival.
Yes,
I think it's the
100%.
best of anyone here.
100%. Yes,
Okay.
definitely. You do it. I mean, also, I said these are your woods. So you even not from a stats, just from a pure roleplay perspective, you lead.
So yeah, to find this
Yeah,
cave,
I'll
Steven,
take
what
the-
do I need to roll?
I'll take middle back, and Vita and Kenny are in middle front,
Okay.
just like in a line.
I'm going, and so y'all, what path on this map are y'all taking? Because you all know where the tracks are from. If you wanted to go a different way, trying to get it from a different way with how heavy the snow is, you'd have to do a pretty decent check. I'll just say you'll have to
I trust
to
Felix.
not get lost. But if you want to try and go by the camp, there's a chance she might see it, but there's a chance she might not because you're going to be obscuring it by being around her.
Are the stars visible right now?
No.
Bitch.
I'm gonna go the
Can I-
easiest route, even if that means going close to the camp. It's the way I'm gonna
Okay.
go.
All right. All right.
Can
so
I
y'all
try to assist any navigation check by like using signs of nature to point out, like look for like footprints or signs of life to point us towards where the wolves might be?
Yeah. How about if you're also
If
how
we
about
do that.
Yeah. Felix, how about first, Felix, you do a survival check, and I will tell you, Turlon, if it's needed.
Blind roll or what?
Yeah, a blind survival check for me.
Okay.
Or like, does assist in Pathfinder, like, can you do
The
like
way
a
assist,
+2 or something?
Yeah.
Like, is that how it works?
yeah, that's the way help. The help. I think the action's called help is,
Yeah.
and you're technically supposed to do it before you know the result. It can't hurt to help, but
Okay.
you roll and you beat a generally DC 15 check to do something to assist, and if you succeed, it adds a +2. If you crit, it adds a +4.
Okay, then
Rules is written Pathfinder.
Yeah, then you do that check. And I don't know if that's public or not. Just make it a public one, just to see if you're
Yeah.
assisting.
I'm gonna be basically looking for signs of life.
Yeah.
23.
Okay. So yeah.
So that would be a successful +2.
Yes.
And of course, you can shift that DC if it's particularly difficult, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, that's a D12. Whoops.
What did you say about a D12?
What did
Why
you
you
say?
talking about a D? What was that? What are you rolling a D12 for?
No worries.
Was
No
it?
worries. No worries.
Game Master privately rolled some dice. That's a good
Yeah,
thing.
so y'all walk past, and Kenny does not seem to notice anything. She seems more dead set on making sure that she sticks close to y'all. And so, as y'all are heading there, I will say this: it takes about like 5 minutes or so of y'all walking, and I will say, Felix, you would expect it to be much closer than that, but you do eventually start to notice some surroundings as you get closer to trees and rocks and things like that, that you can right your way and you can get towards the cave. Does anybody do anything during that time? Okay.
I'll just make a general perception check just to keep an eye out for stuff in the woods.
Sure.
I won't do anything. I'm just trying to focus on helping Felix navigate by pointing out footsteps and nature signs.
Ow.
Nice. Yeah, there's not much around except a blizzard. There's no creatures really vibing out in this kind of weather. All right. Scene change. Scene change. All right. All right. Yeah. So y'all are entering from the right, and you, based off of where you know everything is, Felix, you know that it is kind of up ahead to the right, based off the direction you're going.
Wait, so it's up and then to the right again?
Yes, it's basically towards the top of this map.
Do the directions correspond to cardinal directions? Is up north?
Yes. It is
Oh,
north west of you right now. So y'all gonna creep a little forward, a little creep?
I'm not gonna go first.
Yeah. I
Felix.
trust my boy Felix to lead us in the formation we had, which was Felix, me, Vita, and Kenny, and then Alden in the back. Barbarian who pretends not to be a barbarian.
Hey, why did he roll damage dice? Why did the Game Master have the damage thing here? Why'd that happen?
I didn't see it.
Steven's not answering.
That's very interesting.
I don't know. I don't know what you're
Anyway,
talking
unrelated to anything, I'd like to look for traps,
that's easy.
creatures and ghouls and goblins and creeps and weirdos and
I
freaks.
don't want to look for anything.
I actually am probably. Oh, more blood, more blood, more blood. Felix, lead the way to more blood.
More blood. Yeah, everybody follow Felix.
I guess he was rolling damage dice for whatever, just blood all over the fucking floor.
Kenny, keep up. Kenny.
Kenny! Yip yip.
Can you hurry up?
You know how little girls sound?
Felix, you wanna well, I guess since we see the blood, maybe we stop for a second and scope out the surroundings, see if we can see anything from here. See any threats? I'd like to look for threats.
I'll make a perception check. Oh.
I want to do that too.
Whoa.
Everybody make a perception check.
Sorry, I didn't do my hidden, sorry, but 22. Guys, we did not hidden, hidden, not hidden, hidden. It's like a little pattern.
Wow!
Yeah, you
That's
saw
so
what I got.
epic, dude. Yeah, you saw. You all don't see any traps. You see the blood for sure, though. What's up?
I don't know. Oh, Steven's back. I didn't see.
I'm back.
Yeah, Steven's back. Why is Felix's image swirly?
Oh, because I don't have a
hiding.
person. I don't have like a person icon I want, but this is just like some random Celtic druidic thing, and I'm like, oh, that's me.
Yep.
Just vibes.
But yes, lots of blood, but in your perception checks, you don't see anything besides the blood.
Love that.
Okay, so we're actually up here by the cave, right?
That's not good.
Yes. The cave, you can see there's an entrance to a cave, but you can't see within the cave. It's very dark.
I can see Caustic Wolf in the distance, so.
That is unfortunate.
I
I don't know why the other ones were fine.
Do we have
Not me.
control? Do any of us have control over Kenny? Can someone move Kenny with us?
I can't move her.
Let me see if I can change.
I mean, I was going to
conditions.
investigate this cave anyway,
Oh!
so you should be able to give us all permission to move the token.
Yeah.
Oh my
shit.
god, there's so much blood.
This
What the fuck? Dude, what happened here, dog?
See if you can drag Kenny now. I made it limited.
I can't.
No, let me.
I think you need to give us ownership of it.
I won't click into her. I'll just move her.
Yeah, owner.
Okay, there we go. I'll just move her with me.
Yeah, I don't know how to fucking make it so you can
I
just
won't look
see
at what she
Caustic
has.
Wolf.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't see Caustic Wolf.
I think it's because I have good vision. I have some sort of dark
No,
vision.
no. If I'm
Oh.
in that square, I can see it. If I'm not in that square, I can't see
Okay,
it.
yeah, let me make the settings. Why is it
I
showing?
can't-
Yeah,
oh,
display
wait,
name
yeah.
always.
What the hell?
Right.
Why is it over
Okay.
there?
Okay, never displayed. There we go.
I can still see it. I think we've already detected it, so it's gonna show it unless you
Well,
can
you
like
can.
hide it.
Do you see the name?
No, I don't see the name.
Okay, well that is
I just
what
see
I care
critter.
about. Yes, when you see, you can see within the, you see a figure, a figure of a creature. You don't know it's a Caustic Wolf. You see a
It
figure
could be,
of
but you don't know.
some
Sure.
creature. You don't see any other creatures within this cave, even though you can't really see a lot into it. You do see there is a figure laying, and as soon as if you step in a little bit, you can see.
I'm gonna
It
go
is-
up to it.
Yeah.
Others welcome follow.
Oh,
So are you-
fuck, they're in.
So I just need to clarify: are you just walking right up to it?
I'm
yeah, for
stealthing
sure.
in. I'm not being like this.
I'm walking.
I'm gonna stay like over here.
I mean, we can
'cause
see it's
I'm with
fucking weak
Kenny.
as shit, right? Like, what is it gonna do? I mean, I'll pull out my rapier, sure, but
Can we
like,
see it's weak? Does it look weak to
Okay.
me?
I'm going
approach-
to I'm going to just give some
It's
details, and
asleep.
I will advise. Yes, this is a sleeping wolf. Okay, what you see is
okay,
this.
then I would stealth if I knew it was sleeping. Sorry.
Yes, this is a sleeping wolf. As you kind of get close, you can see it's curled up, but as you can kind of see barely in the dark a little bit, the skin, all of the fur has been seemingly burned off. It is a very patchy skin and singed, but you can't tell by what. But there is no fur on the head. It is just a skull of a wolf. You can kind of see in the image if you look at it. It is just a wolf skull with blackened out eyes, and it appears to be sleeping. But it's a wolf, but with a skull head, basically.
I'll whisper to Vida. Can you get Kitty outside?
Yeah, I'll tell her to go wait outside.
Okay.
Maybe can you send
Within
Ori with her
earshot.
Can you send Ori with her to protect her? To keep an eye on her?
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can't really
Yeah.
I
protect.
thought Ori was a she.
Maybe. She.
Gender your little bird correctly, or I'll kill you.
Gender
Yeah,
fluid bird, all right? Give
Jennifer
her a break.
Bird. It's origami.
In this
Bolton.
world, birds experience gender.
Okay, I guess if something happens outside, just have Ori fly back to me, because Ori can't really do anything.
Okay, you can
Can
give that command to
we-
Ori.
Yeah.
Can we just like coup de grace this thing? Is
Well,
that what we
first-
should do, Felix? Do you think?
First, I want to roll stealth, and I want to do it open because I want to see my number. So I'm gonna do
Okay.
that.
You can do that.
Yeah, I also want to roll stealth.
Yeah.
Fuck, I
anybody-
did it secretly.
I think stealth is
Okay,
one of those
well.
things where we know whether or not we're successfully stealthing, right? So,
Steven, what did
well,
I get?
I got a nat one, so
Bruh.
Bro.
Steven, what did I get?
Yeah, I can reveal it to everyone. Let me do that. I'm sorry.
Hiss.
All the foundry
Uh,
tools are so cool.
Yeah.
We
Holy
got quite
shit.
the range of numbers here.
Okay, I'm quiet.
I'm
Alright,
not.
yes. I'll say Turlon.
I
Because you
dropped my
critical.
rapier, taking it out.
Yeah, exactly. There's some blood on the ground, and you slip a little bit, and you have your rapier in your hand, and you have to catch yourself on the ground, and the sword makes a scraping sound against the ground.
Damn.
Let me.
Good thing you're in front.
Yeah, one second. Let me.
Yeah, I get punished for my failure.
Let me
so winning.
I'm still going to roll a perception check, a little secret little
Wouldn't it be? Yeah,
perception
because
check. Because
it
it still
shouldn't
could
it be
roll
its
lower.
perception DC against my? Because it's not, it's asleep, so shouldn't it be its perception DC? So like I rolled stealth versus its perception DC. So I mean I would have no matter what crit failed because it's unless they have a negative perception, it's at least 10.
You freaking fool.
Okay, then yes, it wakes up
Shit, I'm sorry.
from. 1 second.
Dog time, dog time, dog time.
I know. I don't know why she went to the dog park for fucking 3 hours, so I've been sure that she was tired enough for this. Come on, baby. What's wrong with it? She just wants to play, dude.
Dude, just wants to play.
Same.
No.
Relatable.
No.
Reasonable.
I get it.
Can I, what would I need to do to try to identify what this is? I know it's still in the process of waking up, but
Yes.
hey.
Yeah, if you want to try and do an identification, roll a nature check for me.
Wow! Sure.
I can still hear you.
Are you fucking with me right now?
Damn.
I want to use a hero point.
Okay.
Use it or lose it, and there's only 20 minutes
don't
left
give
in the
a
session,
shit.
so. Oh, that's
Okay,
much
that's
Yeah.
actually worth it.
That's
It's
good.
25.
This is a creature you have not seen in this forest before.
Okay, well that was a very good use of the hero point, totally.
But what I will tell you is this thing, compared to the skeletal wolves, seems much more. It's bigger. Even though it has no fur, it seems more muscular. Think very pit bull-esque. This is. And also the head is kind of terrifying. As it wakes up, you see these green flames start to emerge from its eyes, where there are no eyes before, and these green flames start to kind of lick up, and as it wakes up, its skin, which was singed before, starts to kind of pulse green a little bit, like glowing like it's radioactive. And so, here's your ball bit.
It has asthma. It's
so-
not breathing good.
Yeah, and so yeah, I'm gonna turn off the snoring sound now.
Is that roll initiative then?
I will say yes. Let's everyone roll initiative because it seems to be growling now, and does not like.
So, are you going to take
creatures.
my? I think rules is written. My initiative should be my stealth roll, and so should Craig's, and the rest of them would do perception because they're reacting to the situation. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, everyone rolled stealth.
Yeah, yeah. So generally, you take everyone's stealth roll.
Yeah,
So,
then
are you trying to use
I'll-
our stealth rolls? I think you have the ability to click to use
I
our roll
do.
of the initiative.
I do. Let me do that.
Does that
Encounter.
mean I'm first?
Yes, it
Shit.
should be, but let me add everybody's stealth rolls.
Encounter mode. Uh-oh.
1 second. Trying to see all the stealth ones. Let me see. Is that everybody?
Except for Kenny and Ori. I think Ori moves on Vita's turn, though.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And she was not trying to be stealthy.
She still beat me, though.
Hell yeah. Alright. And so. Oh, okay. Or begin encounter. Alright, yes, so
Are you gonna put the wolf in?
the wolf, oh yes, it also needs to do that.
Is it considered? Do we get? I forget how surprises work in this, but is it going to be fully active for the first round?
I'm going to say it is still laying down. And so it's going to need to do something in order to wake up. Or not wake up, but get
Stand
up and do any of its actions. So yes, it's still laying down, but I'm going to change it so it's not unconscious anymore. So it is still just prone and off guard right now, which is a renamed version of
Footed.
flat-footed. So there you go.
Cool.
So yes, it is still laying on the ground, and it is now in the initiative order.
Amiba?
Well,
I really hope this thing's not strong enough to take all of us.
how much movement do I get?
A move, you have to use one action to move, so
Right,
you have 3
yeah.
actions on every turn, so you can move 30 feet.
Yeah, it says your speed on your character sheet.
Whoop.
Yeah.
One action to move.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit it with a phase bolt.
Nice. So you can right-click it and target it.
There we go. Shit. And I'm gonna use my third action to move right back.
LOL.
Alright,
My turn.
awesome. Yeah, that's your turn. Next turn is the Caustic Wolf. The Caustic Wolf is going to use one action to stand up, so it is no longer prone. As you see, it stands up when it places its feet down onto the bed below it. It kind of singes it a little with some this acidic looking,
not good.
burns it. Yeah, it's a little bit of a scary.
Seems caustic.
Yeah, it seems caustic in nature.
Yo, that wolf
perhaps.
caustic as hell.
Yeah, and so it is going to. Let's see what it can do. Yeah, it is going to do a howl. It's going to cast 2 actions to howl. Let's see what 30 feet from it is. I don't know. Let's do a measurement.
Like, yeah,
tool.
gee, I don't know what's 30 feet
I
around
think anyone
this.
is.
Okay. Yeah, so no one is within 30 feet of him. So
Give
that's
bent
good.
loser.
Let me delete that. Nice. Alright. So it does not demoralize. Wolves within 100 feet can spend a reaction to howl as well. Blah, blah. Okay, so he does howls very loudly. But you see after he